Assalamualaikum Bokai. Welcome back to the Jollof Football Bantaba YouTube channel, the home of Gambian football. I am Chama and welcome to the Gambia Football Show. Unfortunately, my co-host is not yet around, Coach Che, but he will join us during the course of the program. Though I still have space is around to keep me company. Let me bring him in to join me. Yeah. Big space, nuyu naa la naxam nag. Wa boy maa ngi cool naka yaa ngi baax nice ma ne ko naka weekend bi football Gambia ngi busy fu mu nekk nii de division seeg third division yi regional league si yi fa ngi tànga fu mu nekk nii final seeg yooyu noonu.
Yeah. It's a busy weekend. See, Bologana.
Yeah, ba pare mi ngi yeah second division waaye first division bi tamit foog naa mi ngi si penultimate games am yi final second to last game bi to go and there are some interesting fixtures tomorrow you war a am so yooyu yëpp nañ war nañ koo laal but yeah welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Gambia Football Show. We have a lot to cover today. Yeah, I'm not dina hala heju tuti, but hopefully ñoom coaches ñu join during the course of the program. It should go well. Yeah, today guys, lu ñu amal in terms of agenda, ñu ngi we saw the latest FIFA ranking for the Gambia national team. Then discuss loolu briefly, and also the AFCON 2025 dates has been set. The dates for the AFCON as well as the qualifiers, the draw for the qualifiers, which will be held next month. Both guys said nenko. So then what about AFCON be and lan la suñu rank bi in terms of the FIFA ranking, Gambia FIFA ranking lu mean to that. Also dinañ laal si GFF league bi. Gis ngeen ne I'm sure ne you guys gis ngeen the player of the season ñi ngay make rounds, the team of the season ñi ngay make rounds ba pare last week ñi ngi amoon FA Cup semi-finals si you have a surprise winners there. ñi ngi war a am a very interesting finals between Team Rhino ak between TMT ak Medina United. So nen laal loolu noonu tamit tuuti. Date bi is not yet set for the final, but nañ ko laal tuuti. Ba pare waxtaan about relegation battle bu nekk si league bi as well. Understand first division bi relegation battle bi is very very tight. So loolu tamit nañ ko laal. Transfer itam fu mu nekk nii transfer window bi ubbi na. So there is a lot of rumors about Gambian players moving and also some players terminating their contracts here and there. So nen laal si yooyu noonu yëpp. Tey bëggoon nañu waxtaan ak Che nag because moom it teamam bi mu ngi doon play si third division bi démb la gaa seen ligue bi jeex so but unfortunately yéen a ngi gis he has a last minute engagement mënul koo make suma waa ji he was unfortunate space teamam bi Lancaster United they were very close in the Banjul group B. Guy ended up finishing second. They had a very very good record, to be honest. 11 games a guy played, 7 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss. They scored 12 goals and then conceded 3 goals. They were second to Young Africans, who only had 1 point ahead of them. So which was quite a good good season for them, but unfortunately the third division is very very difficult because only one team more than one opportunity to move to the next level. So fi nekkoon nag mu wax ñu tuuti si ay si lifinam bi but it was unfortunate, right?
Yeah, comme na ko waxee third division that they make it up because soo ko bàyyee lang day mën a am ay roughly 20 teams fi da nga am fii 10 then from there after and play semi-final final. So Kenya more mujhe qualify them join the triangle. So Lancaster come team am like no ko way definitely rafet, but unfortunately they miss out was 1 point la Young Africans away. Young Africa nek ñoy ta pull them see triangle. So which is good yes finals is there.
Yeah. Definitely. It was unfortunate, but Nagai try at next season time. I think they had a decent season, to be honest. And then final one be Manjai tell ñom sen regional third division final be yesterday gis neen fële I wanted to cover everything, but xam nga Sibano dema tam ñu ngi doon play regions
Yeah.
yëpp daal moo tax gaa ngi wa busy weekend bi mun nga ñoo jox update on loolu noonu la moo nekkoon like ak Manjai yaa ngi prepare pour dem seetaani Manjai but loo si xam rek I'm sure that this is not your area, but su fekkee
Yeah.
loo si jota xam rek.
Yeah, okay, bu Sibanor ba démb man ko doon seetaan but not fully. It was nice to be honest. Game out bro. Game yi ko gën a neex season bi nii soo ko
Bariwul.
compté du passé ñaar. Because Sibanor xam nga ñoo demoon ba lead 2-0 ñii ñoo equalize 2-1 ba ñëw level 2-2 ba 3-2 the last minute si Sibanor tam ñëwaat equalize 3-3 xam nga ñu doon post match pen surat pen si la nii di Balangar with Sibanor 4-1 on penalty shootout so ñoom ñoo win final si foofu pour taxawal mooy West Coast and pour dem si triangle tey Manjai lay nekk between Bakau Komani ak nii nii football hero it's going to be really really interesting final too xam nga comme xam nga rek ñaari team yëpp team yu taxaw lañ so du yomba war xam nga ñu neen xamante ne because xam nga dajee nañ ko si ligue bi so dajee waat so it's going to be really 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 interesting it's going to be tough but xam nga rek so at the end of the day foog benn team mu taxawal KM pour mun a qualify pour second division but nonetheless daal xam nga comme ni ko waxee rek it's going to be tough it's going to be tough for both teams xam nga am nañ good quality players yeah and young players.
Am nañ a good quality players definitely. Ñu dem to ñu waxtaan about GFF first division bi player of the season and team of the season because boobu noonu moom sa area la xëy na balaa ñoom cee di ñëw ba ñoo dugga si international scene bi ñu dooree ñu laal boobu noonu first and we start with the player of the season then ñu talk about the team of the season. Player of the season bi was Fadiga, Modu Sedi, who was exceptional. Can you tell us about Modu Sedi this season?
Yeah, Chama, jërëjëf kontaan naa trop si okay invitation bi nii. Yeah, Modou Sedi to be honest man yaaga naa ko seetaan yaaga naa ko follow yaaga naa wax mbiram ibe buga def play second division sa nekk na player boo xam ne nekk na ndaw boo xam ne comme suñ ko jàppale bara bu jàppale boppam like in 2-3 years time xam rek dina nekk leneen si Gambian football because lu jafe la mu li nga xam ne comme xam nga top day lack suñ football mooy assist joxe he's not selfish moo gën a ne si moom te su amee pour score tam dafa assist boo ko bàyyi xel am na 6 goals si ligue bi mi ngi am 14 assist li nga xam ne dafa jafe pour as a midfield player ngay am loolu noonu si ligue fii dafa over jafe despite we have so many talented good midfield players si ligue fii but moom mu mun a am loolu noonu xam nga rek with 6 goals that's xam nga rek that's 20 goal contribution that's exceptional xam nga he's a good lad xam nga rek offensive wise he's good xam nga rek he is good with the ball mun naa pass mun naa dribble he can create too so but the only thing lu mu war a yokk si football kon ma koy last time rek without the ball mu jéem a tere xam nga rek mu rek identify position without the ball foofu dafa dee xala struggle but as time goes on comme xam nga dina grow because xam nga rek still he's young xam nga am coach bu baax xam nga Sirifo is good xam nga am ñeneen ñoo xam ne ko dañ koo jàppale I believe that comme season bi dina génn daal dem sign a professional contract te loolu dina baax si moom dina baax si team bi dina baax si Gambia because talent la he's a real raw talent play dafa jafe trop marché Mesut Ozil laa ko dee xoolee doo moo gën a gaaw Mesut Ozil si benn boor bi comme parce but all over xam nga rek he's a good lad to be honest mun naa football trop
yeah like you said 20 goal involvement in this season. I think that's a massive field. If you look at the league season, is played over 30 games. So you are talking about every other 2 games, every two games or every three games he's getting a couple of goal involvement. So game du dee jeex daal te amul a goal involvement, which is this is what they look out for in players. Xam naa ne score goal is very difficult in football, but also creating goals is very difficult because you don't control only about the goals. You just do the creation, and then other people have to convert the chances that you create. But I think mention on nga ne time moo nekk si second division bi tamit he is a player who creates a lot of chances. So it seems ne assist is his biggest quality as a footballer.
Yeah, comme nu ma ko waxee rek dafa créative bu fekkee comme su ko bàyyi xel nu ma ko waxee la bu nga waa jugee wax nii dafa nekk player boo xam ne comme daf dee fekkee counter bu créé tomorrow am rek daf ko dee fekk si biir kees bi te loolu la rek is good si midfield player especially comme ne attacking player pour player role 10 di moo xam nga ngay fekkee di moo xam nga di nga am goal di nga créer di nga assist te moom xam nga loolu la dee def kon ma koy second division tam xam nga am na like ay 20 something assist si second division bi ñu ñëwaat si first division comme ngay defaat seen moo laa wane ko kii dafa nekk player boo xam ne comme dafa consistent te lu ma gën a si moom ok doo dee gaaw a gis comme 2-3 games boo xam ne comme gisuloo ko parce que consistent every game week in week out mu ngi play te loolu daf ko over jàppal si jàppal teamam itam so mu ngi consistent am na si gàttal daal xam nga which is very good xam nga rek moo tax mun a am start si yëpp mun a am this xam nga rek this good season mu am nii xam nga ba am nga win player of the season mi nga xam ne it was tough like I said xam nga yaa ngi gis nominate nañ good players yoo xam ne du ne comme moom moo la ngeen a garaaw but xam nga rek moom mooy di lucky one ku ko win despite all of those players dominated they also did well they are also good players but then gis the more see the deserve it more than those players despite they are also good and talented players.
Yeah, definitely. You mentioned to ne one thing you think he can improve in his game is his without the ball. He's like when his team don't have the ball, Fofula wanna improve his game. But if you say that, what do you really mean by that? Come like, is it his defense? Like, do they defend or do they? What does it do? Like, no ko gisee daal yow from your observation. So ko say first hand.
Okay, lu ma mel si loolu mooy without the ball mooy from defensive wise du dee gaaw a mark maanaam bi ok moom ok mais su gars mi amutee ball ok sometimes léegi-léegi da nga ko dee gis comme mi ngi walk around di dox yow wala du jël maan xam nga sira naa ko essayé am na si game su bari yoo xam ne comme daf ko dee dal but comme tig na comme ni ñu ko waxee am na te ni nga leen nekkee si star player si club am na yoo xam ne comme duñ la dee jox tas ne comme yow relaxal bul jéem a try nga caat but in Gambia we all know how it is ma fii star player léegi dañuy wax comme yow bul sonsa bopp sax yow relaxal nga nekk si kaw fi wam yow dañ la defal caat ñu jox la xam nga waaye yeneen club yi in Europe tam bare comme foofu nga foog nga maak nga poste tout duñ la ko may so soo ko gisee nowadays football even flank players da ngaa track back pour nga jël sa beneen full back buy tukki so you have to work with or without the ball te loolu daf si war a improve bu baax su improve bi ambal he is going to be a very very good player like I said.
Yeah, definitely. And so I think there was time we are having a chat with BI, and he was talking about his player, which is Yirajang, who was exceptional at the first half of the season. But he at Port Brezover, initially he was having that issue with the coach. Mom, do they charge too much? So that kind of player. So he had to struggle before we integrate into that team. But eventually, I'm not adopt them only go. So like you say, because if you are developing a player or if you are developing as a player in the Gambia, you don't just have to think about what am I doing for my team, because everybody at the end of the day have the ambition to go and play at the higher league, play at a better league. So yeah, I hope he's listening or anybody. So it's got a low time. I think more than say league. But anyways, he has an exceptional season. 20 goals involvement. I don't think any player in the league has up to that number. I think he's the only player to get 20 or plus goal involvement. So congratulations to Momodou Seydi for being the Space TV and Jollof Football Bantaba player of the season in the GFF 4th Division League. Hopefully hopefully like you say, hopefully we can see him soon in the youth teams, or also we can see him get a move to a club somewhere or a better league outside the Gambia. So yeah, now we move on to the team of the season. the team of this season, it's in a little show, but at the end of the day, this is what we ended up with. Lamin Seidi was in goal, Albert Gomez and Makaira Tambedu, two centre backs. Then we have Modu Mane, Mustafa Nyasi, the full backs. Then Sidiga bi nga am Pass and Baro, Modu Seidi, Ibu Sanyang, and then forward nga am Mohamed Suso, Mustafa Diallo, and Lamin Silla. So can you tell us about the team of the season? We didn't have the opportunity to talk about it last week because last week we were off due to the Eid and stuff like that. But can you, go through, summarize it for us? Why these players?
Yeah, Chama, thank you so much. Comme no ko waxee rek it was tough xam nga rek pour ñu mën a gather all these talented players xam nga rek pour mën a def leen si benn team like comme select benn 11 ni ñu ko waxee they not the best but xam nga they are the lucky ones despite xam nga rek we have other players that also did well xam nga rek si season bi so we are Lamin Sibi moo xam nga rek nekk si post bi league champion with Real di Banjul xam nga rek with lots of clean sheets xam nga rek ñu ko seexam mooy Albert Gomez of Falcons moom tamit he's a very promising lad xale bu mën a football la lu ma gën a ne si moom daf dem na play multiple position ñu tam kid na lot of clean sheets xam nga rek he was outstanding season passé ni ñëw si Makara tambi di moom wax noppi xam nga rek tam gis nañ li mu def si full back si ñu am Moustapha Niasse of Real di Banjul xam nga rek tam ngi consistent with his team xam nga after bu ñu jógee si under 20 bi ñëw likewise Modou Seydi moom nga xam ne pass yes yëpp xam nga rek mi ngi consistent si that position si Real di Banjul so si diggi field bi xam nga rek to be honest boobu moom these three yoo xam nga they've been outstanding to be honest Pass and Barrow di ko very very fine player xam nga rek very good with the ball moom tam mun naa pass Ibu Sanyang xam nga rek we all know Ibu Sanyang yaaga si ligue bi di ko seetaan you know Ibu Sanyang xam nga what he is capable of doing especially su amee ball bi xam nga rek he can score he can create ñëw si Modou Seydi moom ñi di wax mbiram bu yàggoon nii xam nga rek ñoom kon gaa dégg nañu li ma wax si moom tam xam nga rek he is one of the best if not the best player season bi te mu leen ko jox si kanam ñu leen see mooy Mohamed Suso bi ma doon wax last time mbiram si suñu space bi kii man in 2 3 years time 3 years dafa pare in 2 years time bro kii man gis naa ko ci si ni higher sama in a big leagues su pare bu baax su jàppee I can see comme yanko minte lu am ni su nekka ni mun naa nekka fu yanko minte nekka because xam nga rek am na quality bi mun na lu nekka lu flank player war a def mun naa kata mun am na pace xam nga rek mun naa score mun naa assist so xam nga rek te digat na am na force xam nga rek moom tam am na good season xam nga rek scoring xam nga rek 9 goals and like 6 or 7 assists Mustafa mu nekk si kaw moom tamit first season biir fortune debut season moom tam scoring 11 goals with 4 or 5 assists and believe na comme deserve na pour nekk si team of the season despite xam nga rek na yeneen players yu xam ne comme they also did well Owens top scorer doing good with Biko no doubt about that he should be there he's been firing since day one so they are the lucky ones xam nga pour mun a nekk si team of the season then Paul bi mooy Ibrahima Jatta of Real di Banjul moom we all know what he also did was past years si xam nga rek bu nekk forces ñëw Real di Banjul last season nak season bi so xam nga overall daal ñoom ñëpp def nañ jaloore boo xam ne comme they deserve to be here
Yeah, definitely. But if you look at it in this context, what was the most difficult position to come up with? What was the most difficult position? But it was like very close. Player they are not here, but they were very close to getting into the team.
At the back, si Kanabi ak center midfield, my midfield 6B. Yeah, they're some of the players they are very close. So kabay hell center backs I mean a lot of good center backs ñu xam ne comme they deserve to be this team of the season ak midfield 6 mala wax ni some 1 or 2 players xam ne comme deserve nañ pour nekk si role boobu noonu they also have a good season but xam nga léegi comme ñu ko dee waaye suñu compare yeen ñaar ok seen season overall xam nga ak stats that they am they am ahead of you xam nga so léegi comme kii moo ko deserve pour mu nekk foofu but like I said mën naa oyaat beneen 11 boo xam ne 11 bu taalos moo ko présenté comme team of the season di nga gis ne comme ñu bëri comme duñ complain so moo laa woon ok how quality our players are ak performance yu gars def season bii nii xam nga rek xam nga def nañ jëloon bu mag but these are the lucky ones nga xam ne comme deserve nañ pour nekk foofu noonu despite am na ñeneen ñoo xam ne comme they really also deserve to be there but it's football so ñu fi nekk tamit xam nga rek comme soo fa génnee tam keneen tam xam nga rek keneen ko fa tam xam nga rek war na fa mën a nekk so yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Football is a 11 man game at the end of, or 11 players game. So at the end of the day, only 11 are muna nega for no. So sometimes some players will really deserve to be there, but at the end they cannot like because of there was somebody who was a little bit better somewhere, and that is just the situation. And sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's even very, very close, very tight, but you have to make a decision at the end of the day. So guys, there you have it. That is the team of the season. Like I just like Space just explained, 4-3-3 with Coach Ibrahim Ajata. So I welcome my guys. Coach is around, and Seni. Let me bring them in. Maybe I will take their thoughts on this if they have anything to say. Coach, nuyu naa la, Seni nuyu naa la, naka ngeen def?
Yeah, ciao. I'm happy to be as usual. Like, nuyu naa Space ak Coach ak ñoom, they've been with us as well. Happy to be here.
Good to have you again. Che, ngayon na nga.
Tama, may cool nuyu naa di la ziar di nuyu suma waa ji Seni ak Space leen di nuyu suñu audience bi leen welcome to Jollof Football YouTube channel am naa tey nag ñëw naa leen nag waaye di jégalu si ay préparation lañ nekk parce que maa ngi fi tey beneen quarter finals so moo tax.
Wow, ma ne man ak Space ñu know what and say about seen team bi and say how unfortunate you guys have been. That is Lancaster United. It was so close there in Banjul, but boobu noonu xëy na after suñu rapport bi lu ñoo jeexal fii after maybe you can give us your thoughts about your season and then we can go into details about boobu noonu. Yeah, so what is your thoughts on the player of the season and team of the season in the GFF League, if you have any thoughts to say on that?
Wow, man, dafa am benn question bu ma laaj Space mo mun a continuer. Player of the season, usually player of the season muy Modou Seni.
Yeah.
Dafa si monde bi si bi win player of the month once ndax na musu ko win.
No.
Musu ko win.
No.
Okay, so la question mooy one might say, wow, how comes kii musu win player of the month mu mujjee win player of the season? Understand? Loolu léegi soo bëggee laaj loolu soo laajee loolu yow lu sa tontu parce que nit ñi seen understand ak seen gis-gis ne mun naa uti understand so nit mu ne player bi win player of the season te musu win player of the month so yow lu sa tontu.
waaw mooy dafa sort rek nekk di joxe player of the month player of the season lañ wax so li nga def si season bi yëpp la ñu wax rek.
waaw xam nga season bi is played in month every week man dafay am understand so dang day compare kii full month let's say 4 weeks yi lu mu def nga ko player of the month so su fekkee ne kii has been this good ba mun a win player of the season at least am na benn month boo xam ne war naa mun a breakthrough.
No, but can I come in there a little bit because I was working with him on it. I think he has been nominated twice or 3 times for Player of the Month nominees, but there have been some exceptional players for each particular month. Like for example, like in the first month or the second month, I think Bu Silla Jibril Lamin Owens score a hat trick, score 5 goals or 6 goals. He was there. Understand? It's just because of Owens was, but we have to player of the season. You can say it's a season thing, and it's based on your consistency over the course of the season. And then every season he was knocking on that door. At the end of the day, I will give an example in the Premier League. I think Kevin De Bruyne win the player of the season. He never won the player of the month. I think up to this date, if I'm not wrong, he has never won player of the month in the Premier League, but win the player of the season. Van Dijk, if I'm not wrong too, he might have done the same thing. So sometimes it's all about the overall, not necessarily.
4 months, they must go win. Win the 4 player of the season.
Exactly. I think they are quite different, to be honest. The relation, there is no connection between player of the month and player of the season. Like you can have an exceptional month. So like last season, what is his name? Muniz was exceptional in 1 or 2 months where he was scoring 8 goals or something like that, scoring every other game. But he was not even nominated for the player of the season or stuff like that. So Like some players dañ ne mën a am purple patch ñu ko gars yi de waxee you have a purple patch nga nekk di jam rek ba pare this season soo ko seetee Real di Banjul tamit the reason gars yi seen player mënut a jël player of the month seen players yi dañ sidaale season bi first month season bi Yera Jang mu jël Yera Jang bu mu bàyyee Suso mu jël Suso bu mu bàyyee Assane Kor mu jël Assane Kor bu mu bàyyee mu ñëw Abdoulaye mu ñëw su ma am naka la Abdoulaye waaw seen beneen striker bi moom tam mu jël so there was nobody in that team koo xam ne daf leen enu over the course of the season the only player who did something like that I think this season you can say is Lamin Owens but he has some disruptions over the course of the season but anyways yeah go ahead.
Wow, no, man, I was very for one dark corner, loose space there. It's different. But the man like the Koham and Hena Mungegis or Mugediga, Mujoko Mugokola, Munukolaki, on Kukola like that. I'm not a bokon. Honestly,
Loma Lani, Gay very Latin because Gay Latin Mohammed, low Lalan ton to recommend. Okay, for example, nowadays football, so ko bàyyi la am na so yena compete ci player of the month that they difficult pour nga win ko xam ak mo la gëna score goal comme because I waye comme first month bi Lamin Sila score na 5 goals yo mu lo score or 2 or 3 goals na compete can score na 5 goals in 3 matches that they difficult so am ga mota comme say kini mun ta win ñaari yépp yu dajé ak say because am say daf ko overshadow ci goals because football goals daf la dé jox daf la dé na dé yobbu pour a win ay certain award so loolu la war amata comme player of the month am Lamin Owens am comme foofu daf leen toj but overall kii soo ko bàyyil am na 14 assists am na 6 goals 20 goal contribution and ak si club bu mu nekk xam nga comme mu doon play week in week out consistently Lamin Seydi am na time boo xam ne toogoon na 1 month boo xam ne nekk fi comme he was not competing soo ko bàyyil am ba
Lamin Owens yeah
te mo may fadiga
yeah Modou Seydi. Yeah, but one thing I will add there is the fans voted at the end of the day. So the most vote went to Lamin. You know, on the follow league, but they vote most of the. I don't know now. It was all Greater Tomorrow fans make for the vote, but I will not get into that. But you vote that you should open Fadiga guy voted, and that is the main reason because at the end of the day, this is done by the people. It's just space mo nekk di ko waxee may fàtte naa word bi sax wala sax moom moo ko nekk di ko compile affaire bi wala moom moo ko nekk di ko push but at the end of the day people vote and then xam nga then make a decision based on that. Seni, a couple of players from Biko, I'm not young focus Biko and they're happy. So a couple of players from Biko made the team of the season. Sila and Nakala Barola, Monica Pass and Baro, Sidigabi. Wow. What can you tell us about them?
Well, I think they've both had or they've both been having a good season. I can say the two players that they've been driving the team because solely during the start of the season we lost 3 games on the bounce. So I think they've been important. What a swing game we wouldn't lose on against the second division side. He was they did not give him the opportunity to create those opportunities. So will contribute now why we lost that match. So man, I think they've been important for us. Lamin Sila, is currently the one leading the chart, and also I'm quite happy with them. They going forward. I think this award is really good, or this team of the season because motivate players. They create a visibility as well going forward. So generally, I want to say that Space TV and you guys have been doing really really well. So can continue, and I'm sure inshallah the Gambian League will keep going.
No, definitely. Lord, like Space need a lot of comment on that because players they look forward to it, even though it does not mean much. Just a certificate, just living, get a picture with them at the end of the day. But it means so much to these players. To be honest, it means so much to them. It means so much to their clubs, and it means so much to whoever is representing the players. So yes, Space needs a lot of commending. That's why we are trying also to do our best to push it. But yeah, we keep going Space. Yes, I'll get it now.
I'm not regarding the team of the season. Space. What's more different? Because more cover the Space. There to send captain left footer, left center half.
Yeah, mooy Sidi Kinte.
Sidi Kinte.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mooy balaa nga doon ñëw ñu ñëw watayaloon ma caama fi am na ne foofu ma joxoon tough time mooy si gannaaw bi ak rôle mi fi six bi pour xam nga rek mun a select foofu noonu because Sidi Kinte moom sax comme ni ko waaye he is one of my favorite players xam nga rek he's a good lad xam nga rek he has been doing xam nga he did well si season bi xam nga with Create Tomorrow comme tamit xam nga but I'm looking at the players at the back Makeda Tambedo Akini this lad from Falcons my Albert Gomez they also have a very 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 good season compared to this lad Moye Sidi Kinte because overall stats soo ko gisee soo ko bàyyi xel ñoom seen stats a gën a baax pour Sidi Kinte bi spare xam nga rek he's a good lad yeah.
How about Kini Ndobi BST seen midfield six nu mu tuddati sax. Jibril Socé.
Yeah, mooy lu ma la wax Jibril to be honest he's one of the finest players in league bi no doubt about that. Jibril personally man I dama de waxtaan moom all the time moom ko dee motivé di ko encourage but so bàyyi xel Jibril overall season am itam comme ni ko waaye football bro nowadays base most muy bari comme sa start dafa war a taxaw Jibril season bi yëpp yi as a midfield player dëgg la xëy comme def na so many defensive duties yi nga xam ne comme jàppale na PST boo xam ne comme moom personal stats is not that good compared to ñu fa nekk nii loolu taxul na comme he's not a good lad rek ne he was not doing good to be honest am na a wonderful season with PST Galaxy yeah.
Ok jërëjëf. kii la tam question bi.
saa si mal la nekk de.
waaw.
mu nekkoon nag.
lu xalaat laa nekkoon.
lu xalaat maa du foofu nga daan laal.
waaw ko foofu laa nekkoon.
waaw waa ji dégg nga ko mu ne foofu la nekkoon Mr Space. Yeah waaw ñu waxtaan about the FA Cup briefly. Vado striker. Waaye dafa gaaw I know waaye anyways ñu laal lifin bi FA Cup finals yi semi finals yi Medina ak sa biko bi série bi moo xam naa du la neex nag bi ñu waxtaan si ni FA Cup bi Medina ak sa ak xala TMT are heading to the finals after eliminating Team Rhino and Steve Biko. Understand? It was tough for you guys because xam naa ne si team si desoon si semi-finals yooyu noonu yéen a fa nekkoon the most experienced team xam nga everybody like was looking up to Biko because all the other teams even Team Rhino ñoom ñëpp team US leen foofu noonu in that position so we had the shock Medina win team TMT win naka ngeen dundee boobu noonu Biko it was disappointing
Yeah, absolutely. Considering dañu bëgg a win a trophy and all, but it's football. Game was a close game, I can say, because they came from from the dressing room like guys scoring. So the boys did well. They did really well. There's always a third position in the target and all, and we would have loved to win a competition or a trophy. We can go into the CAF Confederations Cup. But having a good season has been key because sorry we started very poor and we are targeting the third position. So disappointingly then we're gonna win an FA Cup. But it's football, it's football. We've taken it in good faith. I'm not next season we're going to have a better season going forward.
Yeah. Medina TMT chair. Two new teams going to the finals of the FF Cup. It feels the TMT then Yaga. But they are very new, right? TMT, I think 2-3 years ago, like I knew you second division B, guy Ike. Understand? So now they are heading into the final. Medina last season like I Ike, second division B. Now they are into the finals of the FF Cup. What does this mean? This team sini what I get to that level. Che.
Wow. First of all, with all the critics, understand. I think Banjul Regional Football Association deserve to be applauded because Nyait knew that the last two champions in Banjul. Understand? Medina last year and TMT 8 years before last. Understand? They were all champions of Banjul. Okay. Yeah. Secondly, both teams have invested heavily in their team, in their players. Understand? You can see Medina the progress that they've taken. Understand? Their structures, their organization, they are growing gradually. Understand? Because they are an academy. TMT Tamit, you've seen these tribes that they've taken already. Understand? They've sold so many players. Understand? But team very chola, so many things happen to say regarding TMT. Understand? So they've invested heavily day. Lelu si nekk tamit mooy I think Alou Diagne is also out to make history. But mooy coach Medina bi. If Kebe mu nga wax demal if I'm wrong. I think Baye Male Wada ak Alaji Sarr, I think they are the only coaches you win league ak knockout. So Ligue Gambia bi. C'est demal if I'm wrong. Ak kii ni ak Tafa Mané. So Alou Diagne is about to enter in the books of history. Understand? Being part of the coaching of the winning league at Hawks, but on the verge of winning the knockout with Medina. He took the job barely, if I'm not wrong, 6 months. Well, Medina went to the young struggle relegation zone after I appointed. Understand? So he has done a great job. I know what I mean. Guy they will survive, and also them final FA Cup final. Lolo is a good achievement for a team that is newly promoted to the second division, to be honest. And beating along the way, beating also, I can say the best defense in the league, which is Biko. Because Margaret with TMT window play up Biko, Dean, I found your boy, you just had a match, not going to play, because you know, because you play, I don't TMT, I feel it, BST. Good luck, why he young score. When we all know me, understand? So, given the fact that they are someone to play with a team that is playing in the first division, competing in the top 3 spots, and also having one of the best defense in the league, I'm not win guy. It might be. I think it's a great achievement, to be honest. Why man, if I have to put my money, I'll put it on that one of it.
Space. Mareko TMT yang len tibon guy they can cause some shock this season, and then now they are in the finals of the FF Cup. I'm not like they cause headlines. Hopefully one day maybe Medina Bra final we should have Medina and TMT somebody here. You want a guy about send projects.
Space. Xamal loy wax nak bañ la attaquer sa kër. Xamal loy wax. Bañ la attaquer. Fofu la em.
Boy yow ñun waa Sarakunda lañ boy yaa ma ñun amun ragal boy bro. But yeah, to be honest, ñaari clubs yëpp they did really good, amazing job this season. My TNT comme ma ko way last time man bala season bi di door pretty good na sen season. They're gonna be the surprise package season bi ni but it goes exactly comme ma ko prédire bu ma alkami time interview lo la wa gay ma la kan may win league bi ñun bi favorites. I told them that Real bi bañ la favorites, but the surprise package will be TNT. Gis nañ li nga fay def right now xam nga tey ñu si FA Cup final bi. So overall xam nga they have a very good season. So they play against Medina nga xam ne comme ma ko waye ñun tam am nañ nekkan ci ndaw boo xam ne dañ compact trop. So bàyyi soo gisee seen journey fu ñu jógee from the first round ba ñëw ba si final si team su dee dajal nekkuñ ci ñu ndaw. Okay, half FC Yamba ñoom ñëpp ñoo nekkoon ci benn si second division bi. So it was tough with them against hard xam nga génn foofu daje nañu Brikama United xam nga rek we all know how Brikama United is, especially play inside Brikama wala xam nga rek play nga ñëw xam nga wera win Brikama nga ñëw play waa Banjul nga xam ñoom tamit ñaare player dis baga nga struggle ci season bi wara bi ñu be taw daje ak Steve bi nga xam ne ñoom lañ foogoon ne comme ñu favorite ci pour win league bi FA Cup bi nga génne Steve bi ko ñëw taw final. So du nekk final boo xam ne final bu easy la do am ba ñu bari ñu foogoon comme demewul fa noonu il faut na ko business team bi ko wala team ra ñoo taw fa but man am ñaar ni sen success season bi betuma because comme ko ci waye am dañ invest a lot am sen players yi am ak team bi. So te football am balanko mëna so bu achieve dara da nga invest, and that's what they did am bo TNT ak this Medina. So it's going to be tough. To be honest, it's going to be very tight kind of post. This Medina playbu Kerala then they play comme Mangala Baye comme Leicester and Abuno League 2016 Premier League and we are in play comme then they compact snow them they as a team no different as a team 20 likewise I'm gonna make a team bo have come they've been together for quite a long time, so it's going to be a very tough overall that year. Mangabe sport teams good luck yeah.
Yeah, man Medina lu ma gën a lifin seen affaire mooy gars yi seen structure bi. Yeah, Medina seen structure bi. Like they have a very strong structure because just before final, the Buga MSC quarter final, big guy already plays guy. I started to do a little bit of digging about them, and so I said that guy the plan that Buga set out send Bopa is like you say it's an academy which is their main goal, which is their main activities, which is the academy, and then they form this team and now they are going to they are playing in the league. So there is a very good structure there in Medina. I'm really interested to know about the project Medina the project because there is a lot of people you involved different categories in terms of academies. It's an interesting project, Coach. What do you know about the Medina project?
Wow, Chama, they've invited me. They are second general also nama invite. Stuff like engage nama. Understand on the discussion regarding the academy. Understand. But to be honest, I was so busy, I couldn't order the invitation. When you wanna discuss. Understand.
Yeah.
But because Bonga Hamlu guide if muna ko engage. Understand. Secretary General muna ko engage.
Yeah.
Platform because man right now was sorry. Understand? I think
Calabas.
Baswa.
Okay. Well, we will invite him. And then you chat ak mom do make a problem. Yeah. Definitely. Space.
In fact, young Africans in the man group in Banjul. You top 70% Medina Nyoko purchase of the team.
Medina Nyoko purchase team
70%. Nyoko 70%. So 30% still remains with young Africans. So Nimble guy change. Understand? So and they are also on the verge of because they've won our group. Understand? So they are going to go to the finals against either Sporting Real or Police FC. So because even the Kola guy the final, who's qualify the final, then possibly so guy winning final they might go to the playoffs. Who knows? They might have two teams in the second division.
Wow, that's interesting. How does that work?
Well, because normally Hawks among them but dunya boko bena league. Real among them ko bu elite ege they had to sell some percentage of the club. But as I said, already the name is Medina, the name is Young African. So Munna Banyaneka problem. But internally I think they can sort it out.
Well, it should be a problem, I think, in the football because at the end of the day, football you wanna have is fair game. I know we can talk about it another day. But being ownership with two clubs in the same league, I don't think that works well. I don't think even the clubs will accept that to happen. But yeah, I don't know what are the rules when it comes to that in Gambian football space. No gisee loolu noonu ñaari team.
Yeah, yeah, because so ko baye si La Liga bi sa Real Madrid sen Castilla bi amona iya bu ñu non mona win league bi pour mona exi but sen team ma don si La Liga bi so ga mënu ñu am opportunity bo pour ñëw fu so I don't know why ga def loolu dal but man I would love to see that bu ko na ko gis but still tam loolu so amé tam ñaari club yoo xam ne comme benn management ba ko waroon dafa difficult tamama so aw ma si idée bu daal that much na Gambia comme xam nga rek ñu si taxaw ba léegi wala comme dañ gëstu si gaa jël daal wala dañ jéego si gaa jël pour xam nga rek dañ koo takkaloo so
ñu ne suñ football administration bi am sure ne moom moo ñoo gën a xam fii foote yam la foofu area am la but yeah seeni how does that go? How does that work? Two teams, similar management, at least like one team is 100%, the other team is 70%, having to play in the same league. Is it possible? Yeah, oh, mute. I'm getting a mute. Well, I'm mute on a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, just to add to that, I think both is conflicting because even during the club licensing training I'm on the workshop, they spoke about the legal, you know,
Legalities.
yeah. So they discuss about that. Both can has to be an issue. Both cannot be. So I'm sure when the club licensing started fully, but we didn't come against that. These are the rules stated. So Lomom can, that is conflicting, conflict of interest. So,
It's conflict of interest, definitely, because benn team bi mun naa nekk in a very good situation war a win league bi war a play ak beneen team bi kooku bàyyi xam nga so yeah, it just does not work but mooy loolu noonu daal ñu xaar young Africans ñoo win ñoom cee gaay seen lifin bi seen area mooy ka Banjul zone B, right? So they have a chance of going to the second division. So let's see how that one goes. Well, finally, ñu laal si fourth division bi just 2 games at the pour league bi jeex and of course at the top foofu noonu it has already been decided xëy na second and third place is still up for grabs. If you look Real de Banjul, of course, rap nañ league bi at the top 65 points. Falcons ñu ngi nekk second with 51 points. Biko ñu follow guy 48 points and Fortune 46 points. So top four bi I think it's gonna end up with those four teams now. But the order might change. But I think the interesting aspect of the league right now is the bottom half of the league, or the relegation battle of the league. Samga already gone, but Wa Banjul with 30 points, Wali down 31, Banjul United 31. Then nga am Bombada, Birkama United and Marimo, they are all on 32 points. Then yaa ngi am BST Galaxy. I think those are the teams that have the possibility of going down. So it is interesting down at the bottom space, and the games will be played on Monday. So it's possible ne league bi like relegation bi na decide on Monday. Na nga gisee game si panning out. And ñan ñoo war a play si upcoming Monday bi ni. Sorry.
Yeah, Chama, it's interesting. Yeah, I believe it will go down to the wire. Okay, we are with the new my Monday the games. Dina ko shaking buba, but I believe no come dina them down to the wire. Last games, BST Galaxy they play against Brikama United. BST with 34 points, Brikama with 32 points. Brikama they need to win for muna tahaguba. Anything less than 3 points, definitely hard going to the last game of the season. Then Samga will play Banjul United. Banjul United Samga they already relegated. So it's more of Banjul than Samga Habakom. So for them nga kom okay Banjul ñoy win because Samga Hamba right now Hamba kom dem nañ ci suuf Hamba rek te
You don't have nothing to
that
play
they
for.
difficult Hamba rek team bo xam ne wàcce nga already mu nga am sa place yi Hamba rek full crew bi daf tey difficult te foog ma la Samba nañ mën a nañ am loolu noonu then ñi nga am waa Banjul yëpp léegi TMT di am right now comme xam ne comme duñ mën a am win league bi jeex na duñ mën a am second or third or fourth but am rek te ñu ngi am ay ko pour play so mën nañu relax some of their key players against waa Banjul despite am ne comme it's still football but I believe comme dañoo relax like 4 or 5 of their key players against waa Banjul xam nga so it's going to be waa Banjul roughly mun nañoo yóbbu game boobu noonu then you have Falcons playing against Walidan with 31 points ñun tam ñu ngi si suuf third to last they play against Falcons nga xam ne comme likely finish nañ second because benn game a des te su gaay play on Monday su gaay win yi xam nga dañoo war a ubbi gap bi so dañoo seal second because xam nga rek ñu ngi raw still bi ko like comme ak points ak goals so dañoo finish second ñun tamit xam nga rek yooyu xam nga rek lu bari mun na faa daw between Falcons ak ñi this Walidan so you never know it's football xam nga te football Africa moom mooy loolu then we have Bombard ak Marimo game boobu mooy neex nag because ñoom ñaari pa am point 32 points ku fa win rek di nga taw fu dëgër kuñ fa win tam da nga gën a suufu rek so mooy ne comme league bi relegation zone dafa dem to the last day of the season man I believe yeah to decide mooy on Monday but dafa dem ba final games is yeah it's really gonna be tough yeah
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting the relegation. So like we will keep tabs on the results, how that one goes. You move on to the international scene. Ñu dem to the Gambia national team. Gis nañ ne suñ latest FIFA ranking bi FIFA release nañ seen latest ranking si, and Gambia is ranked 132 in the latest FIFA ranking. Drop nañ from 130. Recently we were in 130. Now you drop out a couple of places to 132, and that means we are now ranked 40th in Africa, which is it's not great if considering we have been into the AFCON for the past 2 seasons. For the past 2 AFCON we were in the AFCON, but still we are languishing at 40 in the FIFA ranking. Coach, boo gisee ranking si ni loo si jàngat loo gis si ranking si.
Ranking si jàngat is very easy. Yomona mooy ne suñ performance for the past 2 windows has been poor. Understand? Loolu moo fi feeñ. Leen li mooy one question. AFCON draw I think it's next month, right?
It's on the 4th. We will touch that. Yeah.
So ndax loolu tamit ndax du affect suñu affect bu ñu demaat premier round si.
No, we don't have to go to premier round. We are already in the 48 teams that will be in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. But with our ranking, so I believe that the polls, the seeding.
Wow,
yeah, we're gonna be in because it's 12 groups. It's 12 per pot. So Gambia is gonna be in the final pot for pot 4. That is what I understand. Because we are ranked 40th in Africa. So the first 12 in Africa will be the first spot. Then you have the next 12. Then you have the next 12, and then the final 12. That is how they usually do it. But there is nothing confirmed about that. But that is how I think it's gonna be done. So which means Gambia will have a tough group. We have to play against the difficult teams. Yeah.
A bigger nation, a bigger football nation.
Yeah.
Wow. I think comme ma rek la suñu last 2 Brexit moo ñu sonal. Understand? But we've seen progress because Gambia scoring 7 goals in 2 games is very unusual to see Gambia scoring 7 goals. Understand? So I think with the new coach, hopefully next window I think it's September, right? Yeah, hopefully during the window we will do better and who knows, our rankings can go up again. Yalla baax daal. We have started a new chapter, so.
Yeah, we have started a new chapter. That is the good thing. And to be honest, there are promises that we have seen in the last 2 games that we played. But then, if you look at the trajectory, I just wanted to show it. This is the Gambia's ranking over the past 1 year. We went to our highest with Tom, which was our peak. We went to 117. That was in October last year. We went to 117. But from then, it has always been the way was always down. We've gone down from October to June. Every single announcement, we are either down or we are at flat. We are at plateau. So this is a worrying thing. But like you say, we are in a new chapter, and then we have to treat it as a new chapter. But this downfall trajectory, it cannot continue. It cannot continue. Our space.
Yeah, Chama, to be honest, then they like 1 step forward, like 3 steps backwards. DPC AFCON qualifiers and put them Ivory Coast somewhere Nige struggle them si AFCON win game number what AFCON Agena qualifiers World Cup qualifiers is the struggle. So mola one okay still then need pull the game but I believe with this new coach ak Gambia didn't push bu baax but to be honest man nag ranking bi neexut ma bona at least ñu nekk at least ñu génn si tati ñu dem comme ay si 20 si sax na loolu dafa at least dafa dina neex explain also but daf dee difficult nga gis ren club te dëkk yoo xam ne óor na la ne comme ñi soo waree taawaga yàlla mun ñooyu ñu ngi sa kaw soo bàyyil team su nekk suñ kaw Gambia suñu waree taawa yooyu football play football rek ñoo leen gën a taaw boo xam nga football yi Afrique la léegi-léegi xam nga yow noo ko dee fekkee durée di ba ñun boo suñ war nañoo mën a passé fii right now am boo as passé den country si comme ni ngi move si kaw a kaw a kaw nte war nañoo génn si dis am rek am area buñ nekk nii boo xam rek am yàlla baax na am ñu si ñu ko koy waxee comme ñu ngi si comme bu coach sang doon ñëwee rebranding ak yooyu noonu waaye saa fu naa moom way forward la ñëwee xam nga dañ jéem a teel dem si kaw la
ñu dem si kanam yeah but loolu la because comme la wax we have been to the AFCON twice in the last 2 seasons we were in the last 2 AFCONs we were there. AFCON usually 24 teams are they qualify, and then you are ranked 40th in the so it has to be worried. Of course, we are talking about the performance side, but there are other areas you have maintained time. War nañ ko improve. So got the you muna improve for the organized friendly games, which of course could be because it's a new chapter. Those things are possibly gonna happen. Because coach will actually want to question no. But say finally, yo, what's your thought on this ranking, latest ranking, and and what it means to our chances for going to the next AFCON?
I think this gives a clear sign that we need to play more games in the FIFA window. That's the message, and we ensure that we win our games or we have points as well. So for me, I think since this is a new era, let's give them time. I know I'm qualifiers, September will start. So seems like both we have to ensure that we have points. We have points done. So League One, what we need to do is I think we need to stay hopeful and see how it goes. So I think that's quite important as well. So let's ensure that we collect points and take advantage of the FIFA window.
Yeah, definitely. But the other thing is the date has been set for the African Cup of Nations 2025. It's gonna be in Morocco. It's a long way out, but it's gonna start in December, around 21st December, and end in January 2026. I don't think the AFCON has ever played in this particular period. It's usually January all the time, but this time they decided to make it in from December to January, which I don't know why was that, but yeah, that is it. That is the situation when it comes to the African Cup of Nations in
So,
Morocco. Yes.
just a point. Okay. According to reports, because the FIFA Club World Cup going to expand to 32 teams.
Yeah.
So I think 2025 will start June July. So Limota game shift score to December January. Yeah, this is what the report stated.
Yeah, but I understand that aspect. But like, why not January like we usually do it instead of December? That is quite strange for me. Che,
Ma'am.
AFCON bi ñu ne December la war a start December 21st to January 18. So ma ne affaire dafa xala strange ak man, dafa xala weird ak man. Usually January la AFCON daan start. So I don't know na ñoom itam gars yi ñoo defante gars yi xam nga.
On the premiership teams enjoy.
Foofu laa bëgg a foofu laa waxee nii. Premier teams nañ doon di joy because of December is their busiest period, and then why of course they don't have to care what Premier League teams think. They have to host the AFCON, what is best for Africa. I think that is how they have to think about it. But I don't know what was the thinking behind taking it to January, because I don't know what Morocco is like. Space. You wanna say something?
I'm not a man most smart team mo dun sen African de window bini. So smart team dun sen African team window bini.
No more team that.
But yeah, but which comme nako wa rek ñun they have their own tournament, we have our own tournament. So ñom duñ mëna wax ñu kala ñoo def sun tournament so amba it's good man duma ci gëna néré comme ñu nekké amba rek December new year in Morocco amba rek so bay yalla amba bu ko na ko fekké amba rek comme the last time amba rek enjoy ko fofu nonu amba rek yeah so
yàlla baax na inshallah bo moom foog ñu dem AFCON rek acce dañoo dem
wo dañoo dem was ñëpp la ñama ci lo dem
waaye foog ñu qualify force de
waaw
ma
dañoo
ne ko
qualify
Jonathan
dañoo qualify ñu qualify léegi is normal to us.
uh,
But the
waaw
calendar is
baax
going
na
to be very tight.
No, no, with this
Qualify
code,
is just
mom,
going to be
man,
3 months.
3 months,
So
yeah,
yeah, it's tough.
it's tough. Wow. Ah, ñu seet nu fa demee kon de boobu loolu. waa the other thing lu ma bëgg ñu laal tamit mooy si transfer window yi lu mu ko waxee fu mu nekk nii moom xam naa every week su ñëwee neen laal si transfer tuuti man sa waaje bëggoon naa mu nekk fi buuba. There is a lot of rumors yu nekk di dem right now sa waaji Yankuba Minte I'm disappointed du dem Liverpool xëy na dafa dem maybe Everton la gars yi nekk di rumor tay déema ñoom foo gaa ngi ko post and then am nga other social media other big journalists even Fabrizio Romano boobu tam post na ko about the possibility of him going to a club which is understand to be Everton. Club dafa mel ni yaa ngi ko minte agent am bi agree nañ terms with that club already so it's just a matter of time before that one happen. Ñu starté foofu noonu coach yaa ngi ko minte Everton what do you make of that?
Well, last week this one now reports mo ginal Nazana Everton mo on the Dortmund reports. Man, if I have my way, Mudam Dortmund man mo ginal. Understand? Because it will be big for his development because we all know how Dortmund nurture young talented players. Understand? Like him. So, but notwithstanding, the fact that he has already been signed by the Premiership club, which is Newcastle. Understand? The new fully go this. Legi Newcastle on this financial this PSR if it be restrictions in so if everything comes his way, I think it's also a good team. It's one of the biggest middle class teams in the Premier League. Understand? Also getting top teams. You have West Ham, Everton. Understand? You guys to the next Aston Villa. So I think it will be a good move for him. Understand? But it will also get competition there because ñu fa am McNeil ñu fa am Harrison tamit signé ko loan. Understand? So he will not have it easy there. But then again, he is young community. He knows what to do. Understand? He is the best Gambian player currently. Understand? So I'm sure he will adapt. But let's wait and see that. But if I have my way, Dortmund more small choice.
Yeah, that one is usually a very good club when it comes to developing talents and stuff like that. Yeah, but we will wait and see. Everton too is not bad to be honest because it's gonna be in the Premier League and I think he will be easier to break through that Everton team than for example Newcastle, for example Liverpool. It will be easier to break through to the
I believe that
Everton
it
team.
is easier at Newcastle than Everton because Newcastle he only have one competition there. Roma, which is Armalo. Understand? He's the only left footer there.
Yeah.
Understand? So for who play right is why so they Everton from already ñaar ñu ko and they are premise proven already. Mooy McNeil ak Jack Harrison.
Waaye Magnus si digga ko gaay te wala teg winger left wing. Like moom he's a natural left winger kind of. Moom du dee play inverted. Wow. So it's Harrison, yeah.
Notwithstanding mom su demee dina play what other day it's about him. It's all up to him.
Yeah.
Understand? Them friend you yaa war a wane sa bopp pour play. Dem do yaa war a play sa bopp. So I'm sure that from them dina ko mën a make. Yeah.
Yeah, another report before living on was about Mamadou Bajo. It seems moom tamit he might be on the move. The champions of the Slovakian league that he is playing in, he is playing for Port Brezova, the champions. What is it? Blaslav. Where Sawaji fu mu nekkoon naka Chuka. Naka team bi tuddaati foofu la war a dem daal. So xam nga team bi teddu.
Well, I'm going to dig it, but it is not a surprise, Shama, because given his numbers, understand, it's only right to move up. Understand? There's a big step from team Munjo them to the champions. Understand?
Yeah.
For them, it's another test for you, another hurdle. So establish a one from the Gina Yoko numbers. Understand? A team from a better league might come for him. That's how
Yeah.
that's how he's going to progress back to the top 5 leagues. So it's I'm very happy for him. Understand? Even from he's also one of my favorite players. Understand? So yeah, I'm wishing him all the
Yeah.
best. Let him keep on pushing that.
Keep on pushing. Yeah. SK Slovan Bratislava. Yeah, they are going to the Champions League. I think they are going to the qualifiers of the Champions League or something like that.
Conference or
So,
Champions League?
huh?
Conference
No,
League
no,
or Champions League?
they are the champion. They are the champions, so they will have the opportunity to go to the champions, the qualifiers at least.
Okay.
So because they are the champions of the Slovakia. So I think all the clubs in Europe, in the European leagues, when they win their league, they have the opportunity to go to the Champions League, like through qualifiers for some teams. Yeah. So I don't think there is any team that will win a league in the top tier league, and then you don't have at least the qualifiers for the Champions League. You have the opportunity. So, but like to qualify is usually the difficult aspect for especially clubs coming from Slovakia, Slovenia, those kind of countries. If they had a Jafesi guy, but then they ample go through the qualifying phase, everything. Yeah, that's a lot of all. Yeah, the Slovakian champions. Yeah. The next player bu ma bëgg ñu laal mooy Lamine Silla Owens moom mi ngi dem fii nii Nottingham Forest waaye moom lifin la moo dem trials la moo dem at Nottingham Forest. Wax neen about the player of the season last season am bi was interrupted because demoon na ay trials and stuff like that from lu ma dégga, but now mi ngi dem at the Premier League. That is the summit of football when it comes to leagues. So to have an opportunity to go to Nottingham Forest, I don't even read some comments from the Nottingham Forest fans. They have never done something like this where they are bringing players, so they are excited to see they are quite excited about the opportunity to bring this kind of players, and then try different type of ways of try to nurture talent. So getting Lamine Silla Owens, with the season he has, with the form he has been on, going on trials there. I would have loved to hear me sign contract with them or me get them loan with them or stuff like that. That would have been something you would prefer to hear. But the fact that me get them to a Premier League club for trials, that is big, actually.
Well, definitely, I'm so happy for him because man xam naa ko bu baax. His first tukki mu njëkk a tukki man maa ko sabablu mu dem Nigeria. I think that was 2 years ago. Understand? So this ko mu evolve, understand nga. Mu because si diggante bi dem na fi Sénégal ak yooyu noonu yëpp mu doon jaabante xam nga. Like last season gis nañ some glimpse of him bu fa waaye Adam Bojang mu fa nekk mu ko overshadow mu jëlee Adam Bojang génne rek gis nañ mu step up big time. And they are almost the same profile of players. He is so young. He has the whole world to himself. Understand? The only thing lu ma ko advise mooy let him put his head down. Understand? Mu xam ne there is nothing easy in life. Okay, because he was struggling in Nigeria, like you understand. Maybe then from the moment nga dem you have to live the professional life. No, it doesn't work like that. Understand? Even at the professional level, you must have discipline. Dafa ubala meeting. Train sa néeg bi kese nga am. Understand? Xëy na soo amee off ngay dem si biir dëkk bi town bi xool. Understand? So nga ñu Gambia suñ duggee out rek dañ dee foog ne dañu war a dem du ko fu nekk. So advice laa ko jox let him focus he concentrate nga xam ne ko fa yóbbu. Okay? Te that time dem train it ñëw relax. At the end of the day recovery foofu la nekk. It's very important because yaa ngi ko wax mu ngi dem si the most intense league. Understand? Muy Premier League. So dafa fekk lu yomba football bi dafa over like intense. Understand? Because major is like I don't know what sax Bojang nekkoon under 20 striker nekkoon Habanian léegi nekk Morocco.
Mamadou Bojang, yeah.
Mamadou Bojang. He struggled in Scotland. Someone watch him during training. Come physically, he was struggling because people were over meeting in Scotland. They are so aggressive. Understand? He should be ready. Psychologically, he should be ready. Physically, he should be ready. Understand? Because level more them from the Gambia, them straight to a premiership team. I'm sure that if I'm sending you team, I'm sure. Understand? But who knows? Muna am good games. Understand? Guy in train team up with. So yalla bana. I'm wishing him all the best. Understand? And hope ne dina ko make inshallah. Di ñaanal fu am tamit bo bala am. Understand? So mu xalaat tamit fu am xalaat fi yaayam xalaat fu gaay jógee ndax mu gënee leen ci
Well, man, and see why, boy, I miss interview. But I had a great time with him. Adama Sidibe. He mentioned something. See, interview about moves because and then a few days later, 4 posts now about the clubs you could interest on. And I knew about this one now rumors is Swansea, Hull City, Derby County, and which was the other club? Is it Bolton? I cannot remember. Yeah, but 3 teams where have been linked with him to the championship in England because he had an exceptional season last season in Scotland. So teams yi ko bëgga ni daal mi ngi xaat agent am bi loolu la ñu wax si interview mu ne mi ngi déglu agent am bi lu mu wax waaye there are clubs yu ko soxla so rumors yaa ngi daw daal yow foo gis Adama foo ko gis daal
Mbappé man daal nañu si championship rek understand nañu si team boo xam ne they play good football and they will compete understand man daal loolu laa ko indi nga xam ne tamit they are very good in development su ma sañoon nag mu ñëw dem nekk ay Middlesbrough si suma boy bi Carrick understand because he plays good football xam nga because going for Cham su ñëwee suñu players play si not only in the top leagues but play in the top leagues yoo xam ne dañoo play teams yoo xam ne dañoo play good football understand it makes life easy for the coach understand so pour nga indi leen together ñu continuer loolu dafa easy but sometimes dafa difficult nga play daa ngi dem different leagues different clubs different kind of style of football xam nga so do you even so gisee Spain amoon the success that they had between 2008 but 2012 understand win si Euro ñaari yoon win si World Cup bi it's because 11 of their players 10 yëpp ñu ngi play Real Madrid ak Barcelona only Cap de Verde rek moo fa nekkutoon moo nekkoon Villarreal all the rest ñu ngi play Real ak Barcelona so it makes the coach's job easy pour mu mun a am lu mu bëgg so yeah yàlla baax na man daal let him make the best move on sax boo xam ne moo gën si moom waaye li mu ko ñaaw daal mu dem si club wax ne dañuy play good football dañoo comme
they play good football yeah Swansea la Derby Hull City and Burnley la faate Burnley tam they are interested Burnley I know there will be changes there because Vincent Kompany has left, but when he was there, they played a very good, played some great stuff. But I'm sure they have ambitions, and it's a very good club, I think, for him as well. Even last season, guys, the Premier League, we dropped them back, but at least guys they came with a bravery. It was different Burnley than Bunhamon in the past, huh?
Yeah, regarding Burnley, sir, you go engage Axma good woman. I'm not good in football. They engage. My coach moom la bon bo as their coach gis naa tamit Manchester tamit ñu ko bëgg mooy Ruud van Nistelrooy gaa ko rumo bi di doon di job waaye tamit ñu ngi rumo ne dañ ko bëgg ci technical staff Ten Hag so Nistelrooy tamit am sure dafa play good football so anyway daal man daal bu dem Burnley right now bu mu gën a sax because of so ci nga bi Burnley bi te Burnley we are playing good football te am sure ne they've already adapted with that good football. So any coach we know, we don't have coach when he plays.
Exactly similar. Because football.
Okay, continue.
Go ahead. No, my football league.
Was more of a direct coach. He's so physical. He plays long balls. Understand? He's a typical English coach. But unlike Kompany, he was playing the ball like they create a lot of chances. So I'm sure they don't want to go back to the old system because they've already injected this one. So I'm sure they will bring a ball playing good again.
Yeah, definitely. Even so, guys, you will understand. Right now, it's being worked in a like football more than they work. You have the technical director or the sporting director who dictate how the club has to be structured, and then they only find those type of managers you have through that part, and that's why I give Kompany that opportunity, and he did really really well there. Yeah, and then the other player. Kii mu ne naka Mané suma waaji Babou Mané wax na dëgg de Mané Salzburg la jógee ñëw biir Angleterre mu toj fa so yeah you never know minte boobu is about minte the next player here is Baboucarr Gueye moom itamit contract am bi end na fële ne Lokomotiv Sofia now he's a free man, he's a free agent so now he's still nursing an injury so moom itamit affaire am he's the Scorpion number 1 time boom fitee understand most of the time boom fitee AFCON beeg yooyu noonu so what I don't know fan la moo dem next daal but we have to wait that on that one Bulgaria, he struggled there, to be honest. That Lul Motorhorns number one in the Gambia national team was not guaranteed at some point because of Fofno Mulan struggle for a minute. So hopefully he will get a very good move after this, or get a decent move where he can play regularly and then regain his fitness. Right now he's currently nursing an injury because he went on for an operation recently.
Yeah, comme ni ko yow fo ba am tan fo fo len ko wax nañ ko understand because rek su dé recovery su ko tamit su ko jëgé mu am a good team bo xam ne dina mo compete play weekend week out.
Yeah, and the final one, I will touch this one. Kii suñu boss suñu waaji la Choya. Me yela be legi de bayo de maneko he got a move to Luxembourg, the second division team in Luxembourg City FC. So yeah, so I have to fuck my dual cover. What about mom? We played with him. So it's good to see him also making the moves. And that team is quite excited to have him in.
Chama, small waji totally. We get you the visa. Understand? He's one of those Gambian goalkeepers who have been doing well when they are under the radar. Understand? Who have Gambian football? Ham got Omar Choi. Because Muna play in everywhere. Zone is playing a Banjul, playing a Manjai. Understand? Although Koi Loko Nijina playing a secondary is. Understand? And the book of football, book of goalkeeping. Gum Konak. Understand? Like man personally. Bokon na si ñoo xamne comme man dafa nan topa on sa bu ma baye posta non lu ngay on sa wa dem tay yalla def ko bam nek bam dem post nek ko first choice at some point on sa like dafa ñëfé his whole life dafa ñëfé mom play dara ci football lu goalkeeper mon fa judd nek goalkeeper on sa
wow fa ngi DJ bari wu ci football de
yeah and later on he became one of the best goalkeepers in the Gambia on sa it was not unfortunate ne like musuko mix ben junior categories understand even the some team bisa I'm what I call he was under the radar understand but he has been doing well every time for holidays but I think Chama one ko muna invite at some point when you
yeah definitely
you know what understand
what I did be wa bo gay mo mi rek problem yeah
wa xamna after dina wax mo so way totally
no actually wana mom sa tay sax ma lo message yani mom bu mu li fi ne bobu nen ko régler but comme no he's already ready I'm going to play he's doing a decent job nga ñu tam ko mané ko tam produce then some players de ga def sen def
nga mo Ukraine dafa wa yaga Ukraine
wa
afala fa jógee seen Luxembourg so fo dam fo bo yaga li yamba fana ama da mo itar so jumude ando dal la ko anyway more of some place in Europe to be honest yaga na Europe sere yaga na Europe trop am yeah but yalla baax totally
waaw mané waaw loolu la ñu dem ci sa season bi sa season bi mané ko sa season bi jeena Banjul you guys finished second in the end behind Young African ñu nekkon ni mention recently waxtaan naa ci space tuuti it was unfortunate nak try ngeen nak to be honest you had a very good record 11 games can play, 7 wins, 3 draws, 1 loss only considered 3 goals, which defensively was very good. And goals it was not bad. 12 was not a bad number. But maybe you can improve on that aspect. But how naka season bi demé and how do you feel after coming so close?
So first of all, the one give him the entire members, the board members of Lancaster United, understand for giving me the opportunity and trust. Muna yuti one small people. We nyom boli nyom jaga, understand. Ni ngomene chama, ni ngomene mo trust into. Nyom boli nyom jaga, nyom fode nyom ala, understand. Si mo olo, nyom smoterical side nyom abdu, nyom teko, understand nyom kadi. Amwa, nyibno na Japanese. The game tamit nak Chama suma players yi Chama yaga na di am almost 11 years di wax ci coaching understand but group mo am ni is right up there with the neck of team bu mo amone last neck of group two group ni they are my best group so far they like we are like family understand we've been together since November we train we prepare but tay dina ci June la ko yalla dox xam They are very obedient. They work hard all the time. like dañ bëgg la ñoo def te dañ gëm ñoo te su musu gëna caawan they are all kids man suma team bi su amee mag fanaa benn mag ka fa nekk oo ñaar ñu si demee ay xale lañ understand because that's xale nga mun a nga third division nga fa play xale ndax xale moo ne aji understand ñëw si scene bi nag caama we had a good start like fourth game bi ñu won 1-0 against Aberdeen then li ñu sonal mooy dañ toog benn 5 weeks ba ñu play second game bi understand which affected our training so ñu lose against eventual group winners which is Young Africans gars yi win ñu 2-0 boo xam ne like mun naa ne bëgguma criticize but goal si way all gifted because moo defene bi dañ back pass mu ko kontu boobu ca ko striker bi fula tap gars yi kick second goal bi ko bu ca ko mu dugal loolu moo woon seen second goal bi we had so many chances in fact su nañu dañoo convert suñu chances donc duñ to goal our time we don't I 60 I 50 40 goals because every game they lose a lot of chances understand only two teams are going to score you're going to score ñaar ak Starlight de Banjul ñoo score benn which was a corner kick so yeah lii la woon Chama we managed we tried understand nga but last 3 games yi mun naa wax ne week 9 foofu la suñu scene bi yaaxu understand nga mooy ne we are on top we have been on top for like 5 weeks so last 2 weeks lañ génn week 9 we were playing with the bottom team muy Crab Island ñoom ñi nga xam ne ñoo jóge relegation unfortunately we had a lot of chances but we couldn't score the game ended 0-0 foofu nag la Young Africans because they were 1 point behind us so la gars yi capitalize win seen match bi then si lañu gars yi top so full of us ñu ñëwaat the following week ma ñëwaat draw against Waterside ñoom tamit ñu continuer di win so we won on gap bi to 3 points understand then last game we was yesterday yàlla def lu def Red Hawks ñoo nekkoon second man ñoo laa doon players mo former team bi ñu ma dóor leen 1-0 understand nga Young Africans end up drawing because they already 3 points na gay reegoon so when I needed to win by 2 goals margin ñoom tam ñu lose by 2 goals margin pour mu mun a top table bi but unfortunately ñoom dañ draw so they have 25 points I end up having 24 points but in all Chama like it was a good scene because no suñu am nii su doon beneen jamono la ligue bi moom waxatuñu but li la yàlla dogal xam nga we give that kudos to Young Africans tamit also fighting to the end because they've not lost any game soo xoolee si table lu suñu benn game loolu moo leen si dimbale maa ñoom ñoo am wins maa ñoo am ñoom lañ draw 4 moo draw 3 but si dara moo lose bi la ñoom ñu lose suñu te lose ñoom moo ko jox understand they scored 13 I scored 12 they considered 2 I considered 3 so that shows you how tight the league was between man maa ñoom yeah loolu la daal
yeah noonu la ngeen demaat next season ngeen tryat so noonu la rek noonu la but it was a good season to be honest the numbers they are very good numbers ay man xam naa si dara maa ngi support Liverpool ñu demoon nañ fi am fi 97 points mënu ñëw league bi xam nga so I know how hard it is how difficult it is nga war a am this kind of numbers loo xam ne you feel ne you deserve to be there but unfortunately nu affaire bi tëddee it's not possible but yeah hard luck yéen ngeen demaat next season dañu seet naka la hopefully
okay but to be honest nag dañ si jàppee dañ ko jàppee avec philosophe because kenn mënu ñëw ne kenn du ñu wax acc nga def leen lu baax understand comme lu ko rek la we've done an amazing job to be honest xam nga behind the scenes we've worked very hard moo tax ma la foog ma gërëm board bi ak players as my technical side like they've done a really good job understand with all the obstacles Chama it was so difficult
I can imagine
this third division it was so difficult especially on my side I even had to go to police with the RFA so it was so challenging understand but already like I was so emotional understand so it was a mistake on my side for posting on my social media those kind of things so I will take this opportunity also to apologize to everyone all my loved ones understand you have because after all this is now so many calls understand from different people never know will definitely or by you have a long career you have a long way to you have a career to preserve so we'll like some so Yeah, maa ngi jégalu tamit di jégalu everyone di jégalu tamit Banjul Regional RFA understand for acting like that xam nga like that's not me but I was so emotional because so working hard for so long nga ñu ba si last stages yi things demee na ko demee otherwise understand so sometimes and we are all human and they mistake yeah
And
but
they mistake.
kudos to my boys kudos to them to be honest.
Yeah. So what's the next step now? Next season, you guys go again.
Well yeah we go again. Lancaster go again. Understand? But
Uh-huh.
I'm not yet sure about my future because currently Manu did not ban. I feel not ban
Uh-huh.
from even attending the games because there was much on my phone. I was not there. I was just going to get on the phone. Understand? Because they no bans from entering the park. They might find 15,000. So no move for. So I don't know if what next year or for next year no for the so Muna more right now because we can have right now,
I
dal,
can have.
let me just take a break, a short break, because next month, I'm a more busier schedule, which is the night I'm coming at Manjai. So,
Uh-huh.
when problem you know. Small to get a bit, I also have to focus on the neck off because, as you all know, I'm the coach of the KM neck off team. So, I'm also preparing for the neck off too. So, I have so many things in my head right now to think of next season right now. So, more older.
Waaw ma ne waaw mooy loolu but anyways it's been another interesting one today suñu gars yi lost nañ space mënuñ ko jox opportunité pour mu tàggatoo ak gars yi seeni tamit foog naa moom mi ngi xalal loosal moom but anyways any final words before ñu wrap up tey.
waaw Thiam di la jaajëfal space ak seeni seen teewaay di jaajëfal si audience tam gis nañu ne time moom Thiam moom time moom ñu ngi si kaw time every show daal dañuy laal 100 views or more understand waaw soo noonu la gis nañu nit ñi tamit ñu ngi affiché dañoo def xam nga te dafa vidéo lu ñu def pour yéen la xam nga because ñu bëri ñëpp bëgg a am information of Gambian sports Gambian football understand so ñun loolu mooy fi tax a jóg compétition kenn dañ ñëw rek pour yokka cere doole ñeex comme ngay dee waaye understand xam nga yokka quality so gën a expand outreach bi so yeah di leen jaajëfal suñu audience tam di leen ne gën leen a subscribe gën leen a contribute rek understand te ñu ngi amaa yeneen yu ees yu war a ñëw understand pour ne ñun we are here to develop Gambian football xam nga si kanam si iPhone yu néew or ñu ci néew da ngay gis am na ñu develop from the Jollof Football Bantamba.
All right guys yéen a ko dégg thank you for joining us today it's 1 hour 30 minutes about 90 minutes today so thank you for staying this long. If you enjoy the show guys please make sure you hit the like and on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter or on YouTube that really helps us especially on YouTube. These likes they are the ones they are these little things that can help the channel move like the way the YouTube algorithm works. You need to have those kind of things, so please guys I hope you enjoyed that today. We will come back next week for the Gambia football show, but of course in midweek there is a lot of content coming out from the Jollof Football Bantaba. Just like Coach said, we are here to help promote Gambian football at the end of the day, and we are doing the little we can, and hopefully we can have that little impact. And of course without you guys we will not be anything, so thank you for joining us today. Goche be ñu déggoo ba next week Sunday inshallah.